There's a certain allure to the open road, a sense of freedom and adventure that calls to our deepest desires. But what if that open road leads us down a path we never intended to travel? Tonight, we delve into the chilling world of hitchhiking horrors, where the vulnerable become victims, and the road ahead is paved with fear. These are the stories that keep us up at night, the ones that make us question everything we thought we knew about trust, safety, and the dark side of humanity. In the annals of unsettling mysteries, few stories capture the imagination like that of the vanishing hitchhiker. Our story takes us to a desolate stretch of highway where a young woman named Mary, full of hope and naive to the road's dangers, decided to hitch a ride. It was a decision that would seal her fate, a choice that would transform her from a vibrant soul into a ghost story whispered among weary travelers. A trucker, weary from a long haul, spotted Mary on the side of the road. Her thumb was out, her smile disarming. He pulled over, his trusting nature getting the best of him, and offered her a ride. She told him her name and very little else. They rode in amicable silence for a while, the drone of the engine a constant companion to their thoughts. Then, without a word, Mary asked to be let out at the next exit. The trucker obliged, watched her disappear into the darkness, and continued on his way. Days turned into weeks, and weeks bled into months. The trucker couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. He'd heard whispers on his CB radio, stories of a missing girl matching Mary's description. The truth, like Mary herself, remains elusive. The night was young, but the darkness felt ancient, heavy with unseen eyes and unspoken threats. Sarah, a college student, found herself stranded at a deserted gas station. Her car had sputtered its last breath, leaving her with a sinking feeling. A beat-up sedan rolled up, its headlights casting long shadows. Behind the wheel sat a man, his features obscured by the dim light. Sarah hesitated, her instincts screaming at her to stay put. She cautiously asked for a ride to the next town.
Can you, give me a ride to the next town? My car broke down.
The man agreed, his voice a gravelly whisper. It sent shivers down her spine. Chapter 3. The Eerie Ride. Mark, a seasoned traveler, always considered himself immune to fear, but nothing could prepare him for the eerie encounter on a lonely stretch of road in the American Southwest.
The sun beat down, creating shimmering mirages on the horizon. Just when despair was about to take over, a rusty pickup truck pulled over. The driver, an elderly woman with piercing blue eyes, greeted me with a warm smile. Relieved, I accepted without hesitation and settled into the passenger seat.
As they set off, the woman introduced herself as Esther, her voice soothing yet unsettling. The initial awkwardness soon gave way to an uncomfortable silence. Hitchhiking, once a common practice, now carries with it an unspoken sense of dread. The stories we've explored tonight serve as chilling reminders that the open road can be a dangerous place, where trust can be misplaced and kindness can be met with cruelty.
The next time you see a lone figure on the side of the road, their thumb outstretched in a plea for help, remember these tales of terror. The road is a vast and unpredictable place, and not all journeys end as planned. Some leave us with more questions than answers, haunting our thoughts long after the sun has set.
But perhaps that's the allure of these stories, the reason we keep telling them, the reason they continue to fascinate and frighten us. They remind us that the world is full of shadows, and sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones we least expect.
If you enjoyed these chilling tales of hitchhiking horror, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more real-life stories that will send shivers down your spine. And if you dare, share your own encounters with the unknown in the comments below.